At small forward, Lamar Stevens. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At center, Jarrett Allen. At point guard, Darius Garland. At the underdog position, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Memphis Grizzlies. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 46, John Conchar. At forward, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. At center, 6'11", number 4, Steven Adams. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moreno.
Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Ja Morant.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the center position. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Morant. To the middle. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Here's Stevens. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Garland against Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen a screen. Here's Garland. And Morant clears the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The drive by Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Adams up top. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Last game, he had 28 points. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Jackson the screen. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. Garland, the pass to Allen. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Mitchell's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Garland against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Count the basket.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Morant. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's Stevens. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
1 second left. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers leading, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Jetty Osman out there with Okoro, and it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Jones, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Clark with a screen on LeVert, just 5 to shoot. Brooks finds Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Garland. There's a screen by Love. From 13. Garland, no good. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Williams. 1:49 left in the second quarter. LeVert goes against Jones. Clark with a screen on Levert. From 13. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out left to the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Caris LeVert.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Brooks. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Clark left side. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. 3-on-3. Pass to Osman. Now here's Love. From downtown. The shot no good. On the wing, Brooks. Covered by Love. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen, he's checked in for Love. Mobley comes in for Osman. Stevens is checked in for Okoro. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. That one drops. He ties it up.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
LeVert passes to Allen. Back to LeVert. It's rebounded by Memphis. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Morant. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Grizzlies.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first two quarters.
The rebounding has kept them in the game, preventing second chance opportunities on one end, creating them on the other.
They've been the more physical team, that's for sure. And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Taking a look at Memphis, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Morant. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And Morant gets it to go.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Pass to Mitchell. The jump hook. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Williams is checked in for Brooks. Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. Now here's Adams. Allen defending. Adams, the pass to Williams. Adams a screen to the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adams has got his first basket. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Cleveland. And now let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been rebounding like forwards this season. You take a look at Conchar. His consistent effort makes him one of the top rebounders in this league.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And he sinks the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Mitchell against Jones. Love for three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Jackson nails the baby hook.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert goes against Morant.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
That one's off. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll return shortly.
Grizzlies, 18. The Cavaliers, 18.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mitchell's gone 2 for 7 from the field. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 5. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Garland. Here's Okoro. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jones in the post, guarded by Garland. Jones' shot is good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And that's about as huge of a drive as we'll see. With so much on the line, he couldn't be stopped.
Garland against Jones. Mobley, a screen on Jones. It's stolen. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Conchar. Stolen by Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter.
Wine City, let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies players.
A different look for Cleveland. Stevens comes in for Okoro, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Levert. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Adams with a screen on Garland. And here's Morant outside. The dive for the ball, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Cavaliers leading. Now Mitchell. The three is up. They get it back. And another shot. And Allen lays it in. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Jackson, the screen. Beyond the arc. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Right side Mitchell to the inside. Mobley. Money.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're behind by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
Garland against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. And here's Morant outside. And he drills the triple.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Cleveland calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game as New Balance presents our player of the game, Ja Morant.